Okay, COGB sites are popping here, and enjoy swimming. Oh my gosh. Again, a few restaurants, people there. Have curtain on gates. Let's see what the legs can do there. I went really hard. Previous race, so. What a joke. Red bunny face. It's taking part as well. He just did the previous race. He came second. And he's there again. Thanks, Kevin. So this time this is 2 laps of box hill, so usually this kind of race is pretty simple. Staying with the pack on the flat, just resting there, And on the climb on Box Hill, just going pretty hard on the first lap. Still staying with a group with a few people. And second lap is all out. And then TT until the end if you are in front.
rumble of the sound from the speakers. The ground shakes, it vibrates your sneakers. Then the floor starts crumbling beneath ya. We take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Through the rumble of the sound from the speakers. The ground shakes, it vibrates your sneakers. Then the floor starts crumbling beneath ya. We take it down, 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 deeper. The sound from the speakers. The ground shakes, it vibrates your sneakers. Then the floor starts crumbling beneath ya. We take it down, 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 deeper.
So, Boniface decided to go alone. The pace was not super crazy there. I think Boniface can do it alone. Can TT until the end. That's his second race in a row. So it was pointless going alone with Kern on gate. It was pointless because of the pack behind, and we still have 16 kilometers to go. So we need the pack. We need to regroup. And probably it's a race for second. Boniface seems to be way above everyone else. I forgot to use my featherweight power rack. I should try to get the aero power rack instead, so I only have 2 chances to get it, so it's quite unlikely, but I will try. Hi, what's for Zwift? Welcome here. Hi, so I can maybe give some insight on the national championship process. So, first thing, in the case of the Swiss championships, the first guy was a Korean guy, I think. I was second. The first one was DQ right from the start. He was DQ using Zwift power. That was a guy who just didn't have a clue about what the champs were. And he just registered for Swiss champs randomly or such. Then the process, it took quite a long time. It took quite a while. The first deadlines given by Zwift were 1 week. So you had 1 week to provide everything. And on the whole, it took more than 1 month. So it seems that in some cases people had the 1 week deadline and were not able to comply with the requirements. So they had to switch to the next one, probably, providing the same deadline, which means that if the second one was not able to provide the necessary stuff, it took 1 more week to ask the third one, and so on, until probably Zwift gave up and decided, in the case of Poland, not to nominate anyone. And then basically there were 2 requirements. The first that was stated in the rules. You had to have a cycling license from your national cycling body. So you had to provide a valid cycling license. When this was completed, you had to undergo ZADA investigation. ZADA, which has renamed to it's not the anti-doping agency anymore. It's something else. It's the data analysis agency or something like that. And I guess if you failed the ZADA screening process, then you would be DQ as well, and so on. So probably in your case, what's for Zwift? In your case, the 2 first ones were not able to go through that process at some stage, at some point. They failed, probably. So it's not surprising that you didn't get an explanation on why the other got disqualified, because there was nothing official there. Just 1 second. So the Polish guy is going alone. Happily going alone. Okay. I don't think that we will be chasing him down. It seems to be pretty strong. It's my second race in a row. The previous one I just played badly and I did not finish. So I just registered for this one as well. So I will try to finish this one, but I don't think I will make the podium. I will not finish on the podium. Kern Van Gate is stronger than me, and he's in our pack there. And my legs are already quite a bit destroyed, so maybe I can finish in the top 5. I don't expect anything better. I will probably get dropped on Boxhill by probably 2 people, 1 or 2 people. What's for Zwift? In which country did you take part for the nationals? Which country? Netherlands. Oh, great. Because you probably don't have the same avatar on Zwift, so I don't know who you are. I have to check the rankings later to see who you are. Bas Peter. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Sorry about that. I don't think we have raced quite a lot of times together. But second place for the Netherlands. That's something serious. Congratulations. That's a very good result. That's good. We dropped one guy. And I got the Aeroporo. Awesome. And the Asmo is a rider. Köln is an A+. Köln doesn't want to work. One gate doesn't want to work, so we are up 3 again. But I think that with the power I can do it. It's possible. Köln is a strong sprinter, but not a super strong sprinter. He's a climber. More of a climber. Usually I don't do very well from the elevator. That's too far away. I will probably go long, but after the elevator. Okay, good. Okay, I was pretty lucky. The guy in front, the last move, didn't play it well. I was a bit afraid because I pressed the power up, but I didn't have the Zwift window which was activated, so it didn't work. I had to switch screens. And besides that, Blasmo didn't play well, so it was just the perfect lead for me. And I was drafting him. I just had to push harder, closer to the end, to the finish line, and that's it. So pretty lucky. Quite lucky that it did end up that way. And that's not bad for second race of the day. That's not bad. I didn't expect a podium finish. Yeah, thanks. What's for Zwift? What's your full name? That's Bas or Pater? Your full name? I guess that's Bas. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's quite awesome. Second place for the Netherlands. We had teammates there, Joachim, who is really very strong. He's quite a bit stronger than I am, and I think that Joachim was. I'm not even sure he was in the top 10. So I just did a small comparison between the Swiss champs and the other nations, and it turns out that the Swiss champ was about 5 minutes slower than any other championships. So it probably was the easiest of all national championships. And watching at my power figures, indeed, I did 20 minutes at about 4.8 watt per kilo, 4.8 watt per kilo, and 5 minutes at 5.6 watts per kilo, which is not awesome. That's not huge at all, but that was sufficient. The really difficult part was to hang on the KOM climb twice, 100-second effort. That was so hard. Yeah, time to make a world championship race. Probably. I'm sure that Zwift got some plans. They got probably a lot of ideas on the road. Like getting specific hardware, like reintroducing performance checks with the new Zada, like the same kind of races that we had with CVR, and I'm sure the 2020 nationals will be quite different already from the 2019 nationals. The same way the 2019 nationals were a bit different from the 2018. Last year Zada was not involved at all. There were no performance checks last year. Yes, that's true. Nationals were maybe a bit boring. But this year it was possible for a lot of people to compete for the podium because you only did need a very strong 100-second effort. Last year there was the volcano climb, which you had to do 2 or 3 times, which is a 5 to 6 minutes effort. So the guy with the biggest engine was winning there for sure. This year it was much more open on that course, and most of the races ended up with sprint finish, which is a highly uncertain result. I mean, everyone could win in sprint finish. For the Swiss champs, we had one guy who was way stronger than anyone, but he made the mistake to use the aero power-up in-game. He didn't have the power-up during the sprint finish, and he finished just behind. He should have won, but everything may happen in the sprint finish. Never use the aero power-up in-game. Never use it. Use it only for the sprint finish. I wish they would remove the power-ups for the champs. This is really screwing up everything. It's too much gamification. If you don't have the power-up, you just don't stand a single chance. No way. No way. Yeah, you are lucky enough to press A while typing your message. Yeah, indoors to outdoors comparison. That's interesting. My PB were outdoors. So my best FTP I did outdoors. But it seems that on Zwift I'm much more steady. In a sense, I have much more fluctuations of fitness outdoors, but I can be much more steady indoors. There are a lot of things to say about indoors compared to outdoors. Really a lot of things. The fact is that on Zwift, it's a bit as if you were in a velodrome. You can be very steady all the time. You just have the perfect cadence. You have no accelerations due to the nature of the road, potholes, anything, small bumps or such. I'm racing with zero resistance on Zwift, so I can perfectly pace my efforts. My cadence is totally under control, and this is quite different from outdoors. Usually after the winter season, when I'm starting to ride outdoors, I just get destroyed without pushing too hard. I mean that the fluctuating nature of the power outputs you have outdoors, this is something that your legs have to get used to. After winter, usually, if you are used to a very steady power output, going outdoors and having all those little fluctuations is something that your body is really not used to. And it's quite difficult to, the first times it's quite difficult to ride outdoors after the winter season on Zwift. Probably you're right. Longer efforts are better outdoors, for sure. Yeah. But I will be working on establishing my Zwift transparency basket. So I'm starting already with the weather that becomes a bit better. I'm starting to work on getting a few 5 minutes or 20 minutes high intensity intervals outdoors to match what I have in races, which means I have to do again 5 minutes at 6 watts per kilo and 20 minutes at 5.3 watts per kilo, something like that. I was planning to do a few of them over the weekend. On Friday, because it's off here on Friday. Yeah. There is something else regarding indoors versus outdoors. That's the way you are pedaling. Meaning that on the slope you are not pedaling the same way as on the flat. On Zwift it's the same as if you were pedaling on the flat all the time. And if you stop pedaling on Zwift, the resistance is such that you keep on going. You are not stopping suddenly. Outdoors, that's pretty much different. On a climb, you just stop pedaling and you stop with the bike. You have to push again very hard, which means that you have much more fluctuations of power. And the movement with the legs is not exactly the same indoors versus on a climb outdoors. So all these little things, they sum up to contribute to sometimes quite significant differences between indoors versus outdoors. I found in my case that's the case. Usually outdoors, in groups, I'm much stronger on the flat. That's quite strange, but I have the reputation to be very strong on the flat, and on the climb I'm not the strongest. I'm not among the strongest anymore. It seems that my pedaling technique is more suited to something very steady, which is exactly what I'm doing on Zwift. So there are lots of small differences. That's something I cannot really explain. I know that I have a very aero position on the bike, very aggressive position. Usually I'm riding like that outdoors. I can sustain such a position for indefinite amount of time, 5 hours or such. So I have a very low CX. And I like very steady efforts, which is typically what you have on a flat. But I would have more of I have the weight of a climber. I look like a climber, but I'm not really a climber outdoors. Don't climb in the sheep's clothing. Okay, it's been on 1 hour. I have done my daily workouts, I think. Tomorrow I will probably not be racing, and then I have 4 days off, and the weather is going to be wonderful here. So I'm not expecting to return Zwift until next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So I will be off from Zwift for a few days, enjoying a very nice weather here and a few days off. So I will end the stream. Thank you for chatting here. That was nice. Thanks you, Bass, and thanks everyone else for watching the stream, and see you next time. Bye bye, cheers.